Hi everyone, it's Thursday, May 14th. How are you? I got some news about school. I don't know if your parents heard this yet because I just actually saw the email. As of today, now we only have 25 days left of school. School was supposed to be over on June 21st or 22nd, I'm not even sure. Um, and now school is over on June 18th. The last day of school is June 18th. It's a Thursday. So as of right now, we have 25 days left. That's only 5 weeks of first grade, okay? So I just wanted to share that with you, okay? It's Thursday. I'm a little tired today. It's early and I was at the school all day yesterday, and then I drove to some of your houses. I was able to see some of you, so that really made me happy. I was able to see some of you guys to say hi and drop off your things. So I'm a little tired today because yesterday was a long day. So we're just going to get right into our spelling words, okay? So today's Thursday, so this is the last day we have to practice together, okay? And then you take your test tomorrow. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start off with our high frequency words. Remember, the high frequency words are also known as sight words or tricky words. And the reason that they're called that is because they are not spelled the way they sound. It's very difficult to stretch or sound these words out. You kind of just have to know that this is how they're spelled. Okay, so this first one is once. Okay, once. Like once upon a time, there was a fairy princess. Okay, then our next one has our digraph SH. And then this is should. Okay, remember, we really don't hear that, and we don't really hear that letter L either. Okay, now next we have people. Okay, now here's another letter that we do not hear. Okay, so we have to make sure that we're practicing these words each day, because like I said, there's a lot of letters inside of these words that you do not hear. Okay, and then lastly we have wait, in which we don't hear that letter. Okay, now the focus for the rest of our spelling words this week is ELL, which says L. So short E is the eh sound, and you know when we do our cards every day we say E, ed, eh. So this is L, okay? E double L, okay? If we put a B in front of it, it becomes bell. Now I'm using that same ending, so you know that this is also going to sound like L. So these are rhyming words. I put a T in front of it, it becomes tell, okay? Now I have L again. If I put an F in front of it, it becomes fell. So these are spelled the same, but they also sound the same, okay? Remember, rhyming words do not always have to be spelled the same. It can have the same sound without being spelled the same, okay? But these are all spelled the same. So there's our L sound again. I put a W in front of it, it becomes well, okay? There's our L. If I put digraph SH in front of it, we know SH is SH, ship, sh. So this is shell, okay? Then there's our L sound. If I put an SW blend, that becomes swell. Then I add our ing, it becomes swelling, swelling, okay? So now there's my L. If I add the SM blend, that says sm, this becomes smell. Now I'm going to make a few compound words. Now remember, compound words are two words that we put together to make a bigger word, but they are both words on their own. So I'm going to use this word that we've done already, bell, and then in front of it I'm going to put door. When I put this together, it becomes doorbell, okay? Door is a word by itself, bell is a word by itself, but when we put it together, it becomes one word, doorbell. Now I'm also going to use this word, which is well. And then I'm going to put this in front of it, farewell. Okay, this is another compound word, fair, well, we put it together, farewell. And if I bid you farewell, it's kind of like goodbye, okay? And then one more, I'm going to move this down just a little. I'm going to reuse this word right here, shell. I'm going to put nut in front of it, nutshell, nutshell, okay? All right. I like my tripod's a little iffy today. Okay, so those are spelling words, and I did give you a few more to practice like we would do for our dictation. If we were doing dictation in school, we would be doing more words, but I just want to give you a few, so when I give you those bonus words on Friday, well, tomorrow, you're able to stretch out words on your own, okay? Because remember, you know that the L sound is E-L-L, then you just have to stretch out what you hear at the beginning, or if I give you something at the end, okay? So make sure you're practicing that at home. All right, high frequency words, young, Y-O-U-N-G, young. Often, O-F-T-E-N, often. Bin, B-E-E-N, bin. Upon, U-P-O-N, upon. Right, R-I-G-H-T, right. Right, W-R-I-T-E, right. Now this right, you can see my little drawing, my pencil here, and I'm writing. That's what this right means. This right means like your answer is right, which is correct, or you can make a right hand turn or use your right hand. Okay, so now right now, if there's anyone in the room with you, mom, dad, grandma, brother, sister, I want you to tell them what kind of words these are, right and right. They are two words that sound the same, right and right. They're spelled differently and they mean different things. Tell someone what it means right now. Go. Okay, if you said that they are homophones or homonyms, you are correct. If you didn't say that, then you need to make sure you're paying attention to this video, because I made sure to tell you that every single day this week, okay? That's something you're going to need to know for second grade. They talk about homonyms, just like they talk about synonyms, which are two words that mean the same, and antonyms, which are two words that mean the opposite, okay? Homonyms kind of go right along with those, okay? So make sure tomorrow when I ask you that question, you're able to tell me what it is, okay? All right, now let's get right into our assignments for today. As always, we have our independent reading first. So get a book, go on Raz Kids, read it, talk to someone about it, log it on your log sheet, okay? 15 minutes tops for reading and you're done. You can, of course, you can read longer if you would like to, but I'm just trying to get you to understand that for all of your literacy work, you usually have 4 assignments every day. It should not be taking much more than an hour, okay? Your work should only be a couple of hours every single day. You should not be stuck in front of the computer spending 5, 6, or 7 hours doing work. That's Miss Salerno's job, okay? You should not be spending that much time in front of the computer. So first thing is independent reading. Second thing is you are going to choose 6 of your spelling words and put them in a paragraph, or you're going to write a sentence for the other 4 words that you did not do a sentence for yesterday, because yesterday we had sentences for 6 of our words, okay? So if you choose to do the sentences, you're going to do the other 4 that you didn't do yesterday. I don't want you to write sentences for the same ones that you did yesterday, okay? So that's your choice. And please remember, you should be practicing your high frequency words that you're doing on your own. I don't give you an assignment for that. So just make sure you're practicing them, okay? Now your story, I know today some of you had problems where you could not access the story. Charlotte the scientist is squished. So you're going to do the same story today. You're going to read the same story. You can listen to the story or you can actually read it out loud. I would prefer that you do both. Maybe push audio for one page and then you read aloud the next page, okay? I don't want you to just hear. I want you to also read. Okay, so you're going to do that, and then you're going to answer the following question. Do you think Charlotte is a good scientist? Explain. That means the first thing you're going to do is tell me yes or no. Do you think she's a good scientist? Then you have to explain. If you said yes, you're going to tell me the reasons why she's a good scientist. If you said no, you're going to tell me the reasons why you don't think she's a good scientist. You have to write at least 3 sentences. And I'm about to show you how to log on to the story just in case you can't access it, because I know today some people, or yesterday, sorry, some people were having trouble accessing the story. So just in case, I'm going to move my computer over and I'm going to show you how to access the story. Okay, I'll try to get as close as I can here. All right, so all I did here was I logged into Clever, which is the student portal. Okay, it should say the same thing for you that it says for me. Okay, all right, hold on. I'm here on the Newark Public Schools website. I go to students, I click student portal. Now, sometimes it comes up where you have to click on your email address or you have to enter your email address. I don't have to do that right now because I'm already logged in, okay? So that's the next step. But just remember, this is the same way that you go to iReady and you go to Core 5, okay? Same way that you do all of that is how I want you to go to Ed right now. So when you get to this page, it should say your name. Right here it says D. Salerno's page. That means it's my page. Now when I go down, I see all my icons. I see my Google Classroom, which I didn't want to click into. I see my iReady. I go down some more. I see Lexia Core 5, okay? Now this is what I want you to find. I want you to find the yellow one that says Ed, okay? That is how you get into all of your stories. That is how you get into your math pages, okay? So once it loads, you need to come right here to the top where it says HMH into reading, okay? If I click right here, it'll also say into math. This would be how I get to the math pages, but right now I want to go to reading, so I'm going to leave it on reading, okay? Now I'm going to go, hold on, if I can make it smaller. Sometimes it doesn't want to work for me. I'm just going to make it smaller this way. All right, hold on, guys. My laptop is very funny. There we go. All right, so now once I click on Ed, which is all I did here, I want to come to my main screen and I want to go here where there is this little magnifying glass. I don't know if you can see this over here in the corner. There's a magnifying glass. That's my search. So I'm going to click there and then it says search HMH, okay? All I'm going to do is type Charlotte the Scientist is squished. I'm going to hit enter and then it gives me choices, okay? I don't want the teacher's guide. I want the read aloud book, okay? So right here it says read aloud book, Charlotte the Scientist is squished. I click open and here's my story.
Charlotte the Scientist is Squished. Written by Camille Andros. Illustrated by Brianne Farley.
Okay. So then I go to my first page and it's just a diagram, which means it's a picture. And then it has all of these different words pointing to different pieces, okay? So it's telling you here's a window, here's another window, here's the last window. Here's the parachute anchors. This is the front, okay? So it's showing you a diagram. Then it starts to get into the story. My computer just typically takes a long time. You guys know this. So when you read this story today, if you cannot click on the link, this is what I want you to do, okay? I want you to go, just like I just told you, back into Ed, type in Charlotte the Scientist is Squished, and you can find the story that way, okay? That's what I need you to do. If for some reason you can't click on it again, I don't know why you couldn't click on it, because when I go into the assignment and I click on the link, I'm able to open the story. So I don't know why it's not working for some of you, but that is the way that you can find it, okay? So hopefully tomorrow you will be able to listen to the story, because you can just go that way and find it, okay? Now I'm just trying to okay, so I'm also going to, I just wanted to check, if you cannot get on the story in HMH, you can also go to YouTube, okay? Usually YouTube has all stories. So if you go to YouTube and you type in Charlotte the Scientist is Squished, you will find someone reading aloud the book. You can click on one of those so you can still read the story, okay? So you can do that, or you can try to go in through the search on HMH the way I just showed you, okay? All right, now, and HMH is Ed, okay? Sorry, that's what it's called for us, but you just click on that yellow icon that says Ed, all right? All right, lastly, you have your journal writing, okay? Your journal writing for today is what is special about our class, okay? So I'm asking you a question. You're not filling in a prompt. You're just going to begin your paragraph any way that you want, answering what is special about our class. So you can either choose to start with a question and maybe say, have you ever been in a special class? Is your class special? You can start with the sound, okay? You can start with an exclamation, okay, which is like wow or ooh or yay. Or you can start with just a description of the setting, okay? What is special about our class, okay? Then you're going to proceed to tell all of the different things that are special about our class, okay? So those are separate sentences. So you can talk about different things that we do, different things that we have in our class, different subjects that we do. Maybe you really like our centers, or you like when we sit and we do our message and you guys get to come up and tell me words. Maybe you really like when we sit on the carpet and we read stories, or maybe you like science, or maybe you like our math groups, or maybe you like computers, okay? It's completely up to you. You are thinking about what is special about our class, writing it down, and then have your closing at the end, okay? Also, please do not forget to go on Core 5, okay? Core 5 should be at least 15 or 20 minutes, okay? So that is it for today, okay? It's Thursday. We have one more day. Tomorrow you have your assessments, and then you are free to have a little bit of a break, okay? But please make sure you're using your time to go on Core 5 and iReady, okay? If you have any extra time, I want you to do that, okay? Again, if you have any questions, look for me in Google Classroom. I'm always there, okay? Bye, guys.